What's up guys, Creighton here from logiclounge.com. Now a couple months ago I did a review video on Firefox 4 and those got some amazing comments and video replies as well as views on the video. So I decided, well, since I did the Firefox 4, why don't we do Mozilla Firefox 5? So let's jump right into it. I downloaded the upgrade to Firefox 5, so I did not install it, I just upgraded it, and it does the same thing. So when you either install or upgrade, the page will look something like this. It'll tell you, well, your Firefox is up to date. And on this page, it'll also show you, well, if you don't have Flash is up to date or JavaScript, it'll let you know right here on this page, which is pretty nice. Now, Firefox 5 is not all about the visual changes, but just the platform changes and the feature changes that are kind of rolling out in this. As of this time, I believe Firefox is going with a 6-month rollout period, so it will roll out a new version every 6 months or so. It might not be a full major update, so it might not go from 5 to 6. It might go from 5 to 5.1 or 5 to 5.5. I don't know how they're going to do that, but that's going to be a constant thing now. It's going to be a every 5 or 6 months. So one of the first really cool features about Firefox is app tabs, tabbing at the top. That's what Firefox's base has been built upon, all those tabs and the features that those tabs provide. And one of those really cool features is called an app tab. An app tab is where you can actually pin a tab that's always permanent with your web browser. So if I want Twitter always up and running, I always want to see my Twitter friends or whatever, and every time I want to start my browser, I always go to Twitter. Well, that's easy. Right click, you open up the tab, you right click on it, and you say pin as app tab. So now you can see that it's actually disappeared from my bar and actually showed up here on the left hand side. So whenever I restart Firefox, it'll always be there. And I can do that with other things too. We can do Facebook. So we're going to pull up Facebook here. And there's 750 million people on Facebook, so if we pin it as a tab, now we have these app tabs which we're able to easily switch between. But if I were to close, I had tabs open and I closed those tabs, I would always keep these app tabs open, and you can't really close them until you right click on them and do close tab, which is pretty neat. Another feature for this, if you kind of close a tab that you didn't actually mean to, right click anywhere on the tabs and go undo close tab, and it'll open up whatever the recent tab was in there. So that was really cool that a lot of people are going to like. What's really cool is you can actually do tab groups, which is another thing with Firefox 5 that I didn't go after. So you can actually create groups of tabs and kind of separate them out. So if I want Firefox with its own tab, I can take it out here and I can have its own little world here. And kind of group tabs will allow you to go through, it's like spaces for Apple. So if I have YouTube up here and I have, let's bring Gmail up here, and they look kind of messy like that, you can actually use app tabs to separate them out. So you can see, oh, I have all of these tabs of this, and I want to kind of group them out. You're able to group tabs accordingly, which is really nice to do. So you can have a group of tabs right here, or a singular tab. You can mess with how you want them. So you can say, oh, this is my kind of content tab, and this is like my work tab or whatever. So it allows you to really kind of get in there. You can actually drag onto others and create sets of tabs, which is really nice. You can kind of see how those app tabs, you can see the Twitter and Facebook app tabs are actually staying with both the tabs. So when I want to get on this tab, it's very simple to do. That's very nice and very cool. So we'll exit out of that. We close the group of tabs. I guess we'll do from YouTube. There's also the Firefox button, so you don't have really that many buttons on the top of your bar anymore. You only have one button. It's the Firefox tab, and in here you can do new tabs. You can start a private browsing. You can find things within the web page. You can save the web page, save link, print. If you're a web developer, there's a lot of web developer tools in there that you can use. This is where you can also go on and manage your add-ons and manage your bookmarks as well. And there's also, you can view your history and whatever you've downloaded, as well as you can do full screen viewing as well, which is pretty nice. So that kind of goes over the Firefox button. You have your bookmarks, so if you have any bookmarks that you want to save, you have an easy way of viewing them and getting to them right there with the bookmarks button. You can see again the home button has been moved from the left-hand side to the right, so it's right here. And this is your refresh and go button, so it's a kind of really cool intuitive refresh and cancel button. It's much more simplified and color-coded, which is nice. You can organize your tabs into group, and you can even have a switch to tab. So if you're typing a web address, say I want to go to google.com, I can actually switch to the tab that I wanted to go to, which is pretty neat. Another thing that Firefox does is it actually has smooth scrolling, so you don't have that jerky scrolling. You can actually smoothly scroll through here, and it kind of doesn't look smooth right now when I'm doing it, just because it's recording my screen, and this isn't an all very good computer. I am actually in the process of getting a new computer, so that's good. They have updates to your Firefox Sync, so you can sync data to your accounts, which is very helpful if you are on multiple computers. You can actually sync your bookmarks. You can sync any content that that Firefox holds within it. So that's really neat. You can go and set up a new account, or if you have an existing account, you can go in there and you can add it in. I would have to go do this later, so I'm not going to go do that at the moment. It has an improved password management to go over your passwords and make sure that they're safe. Integrated web searching, so you can use this bar. You can search not only Google, Yahoo, Bing. You can even add YouTube video search. You can add tons of search engines to it, which is very nice. Your browser is location aware, so if you're typing in restaurants and you're trying to find restaurants, you can find them near yourself, and that's a privacy feature, so you can go in and turn that off as well. One-click bookmarking, so if I want to bookmark YouTube, there's this unhighlighted yellow-white star right here, and if I wanted to bookmark, I can click on it and it illuminates, and now I've bookmarked youtube.com. You can find tags as well, so you can organize everything with tags, so you can bookmark stuff with tags. So if you want to, news, so you could bookmark New York Times and BBC News, and you can tag those as news, so you can easily go back to those and search. Big thing about Firefox was performance improvement once again. It has SSL enabled, all those privacy features that you want to keep yourself safe, as well as personalization. Now, with my last YouTube video that I'll actually answer in this YouTube video, they were asking me, well, what is this theme that I have on Firefox? And actually, this is standard. This isn't a theme at all. It's just the arrow Chrome thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's the transparent one that comes with if you're using Vista, or if you're using Windows 7. This is what it looks like. There is no theme, but you do have the ability to create personas that you may not that you can use. So I don't even use a persona on mine, but if you want to, you go ahead. That's easy. If you go in the Firefox tab, go over to the add-ons, it'll open up your add-on manager. Over in Get Add-ons, we can also find the personas, or if you just Google search Firefox personas, you'll get the Firefox personas right up there, and you can install. So you can see I can do There's a Firefox B or gray and black, so we can actually preview these within Firefox. So I'm hovering to preview. It should change my browser here in a second, maybe. I know my internet's kind of slow, so I don't know if it's going to do it or not. But you can hover and preview, and you can do all that kind of stuff. Again, kind of talking about speed improvements. It's built in HTML5. You can watch HD quality videos without the lagging. You have WebM, which is by Google, which is kind of trying to be the universal kind of Flash player, and CSS3. And you have all these features kind of bundled into one, and it has all this next generation stuff. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. Firefox.com if you don't already have Firefox. Actually, I think it's firefox.org, but I know it's just head over to Mozilla.com, Mozilla.com. You can download Firefox from there, as well as find out everything with the latest versions and the latest beta versions and the add-ons and everything. And you can have a collection of add-ons that you can install to make everything just that much bit better in your browser. If you have any questions for me, email me, Creighton@logiclounge.com, or leave me a comment below, because I always answer questions in the comments. So leave a comment down there, and I will be sure to answer you back. Make sure to like this YouTube video and share it with all your friends, because sharing is, of course, very caring. Email me, Creighton@logiclounge.com. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Creighton. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Creighton Miller, and go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we always love you YouTube subscribers, because we always do amazing weekly videos every Wednesday here on logiclounge.com, and you can find us at youtube.com/logiclounge if you're watching this video embedded anywhere else. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join our upcoming 300th subscriber. We're on our way to over 1,000, so let's get it on the way. Again, email me, Creighton@logiclounge.com if you have any information. Until next week, we'll see you guys later.